by coaching. I'm streaming. Alrighty, you know the deal. If you type anything but okay in the comments, it's getting deleted. Okay. Welcome back to the jungle. We're going to be playing Mr. Rammus. For the runes, Aftershock, Font of Life, Conditioning, Overgrowth, Alacrity, and Triumph. I also like the movement speed rune. Should try that one out. You're not going to miss the HP. Rammus is tanky enough. We start the Raptors here with the W. Rammus W gives him extra armor and magic resist. And then as the enemy hits you, it deals damage back to them. We get that Q level 2. Power ball into the rugs. Go ahead and smite those. And these will respawn sooner as we clear them again. The reason being, to start the Raptors is just that it's so much faster to get level 3. And then with level 3, you can gank. You don't have to, but you can. Rammus's passive gives us bonus AD based on our armor and magic resist, so when you use the W, your autos also deal more damage. The Q built up movement speed, and then as you slam into the enemy, you're going to deal magic damage, knock them down, and then slow them. Mr. Jarvan looking for a gank right there. And with our level 3, we can actually contest. Health potion, and a little bit of ghost, a little bit of Q, a little bit of E, W, auto. That guy's dead. Not bad. Auto. Good enough. That's our gank. We are not here for a 1v1 with a Jarvan. Now that we're in the river, we can look for a gank bot lane, and then we'll go back to our camps. Jarvan is going to his wolves, so we'll be uncontested down here, giving us the advantage. Alrighty. Q. Built up that movement speed. Right into Draven here. Oh! Alright. E. W. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Nice. Don't forget to hit him, Bob. Don't forget to utilize that passive, the spiked shell passive, giving us 20 bonus AD. And now we'll farm the camps. When you go for a 3-camp gank, sometimes you have the opportunity to do another play. In that case, the enemy bot lane was kind of pushed up, and it seemed pretty likely that we could get that one done. You don't have to do it like that, but you can. I'll reset, get the Bomby Cinder, and then we'll clear our camps. I also want to get to those respawn Raptors, make sure that Jarvan's not taking those. Bomby Cinder, Sweeper, Control Ward into the top side. The Bomby Cinder giving us HP, Ability Haste, and deals burn damage around us. And now we'll build into that Thornmail next. The Sweeper helping us with the ganks, denying the enemy vision. And the Control Ward. We can set that bad boy up and make sure that the enemy doesn't have vision. Alright. We'll do a full clear now since we did the 3-camp gank and a couple camps. We want to get level 5 and then start ganking again. Bomby Cinder will help us do so. On your first turn, you don't have to do the ganks like that. It's always going to be reactive. You have to pay attention to the map and then play it from there. You can't just say, I'm ganking mid this game. It doesn't exist. And that's the harder part of Rammus. But the thing is, Rammus is so easy that as you play him enough, then you'll be able to see the map a little bit more. Okie doke. We're going to be maxing the Q first. More damage, lower cooldown. More movement speed too, right? Nah, it increases the slow. Maybe we get more movement speed per level? Hard to say. Q to the next camp. The last part of our kit here, the E is going to taunt the enemy, forcing them to hit us. Whenever you taunt a camp, it's going to just deal damage to them. That helps the clear a little bit. Rammus's clear is literally the most basic in the game. Auto attack this. We're finishing the blue buff. Look at bot lane, and he's dead. Alright, well, so much for bot lane. How about mid lane? Once we're done with the camps, look for the ganks. That's all you contribute as Rammus. She hits the E. She'll take that and then back off. Okay. Right into her. Doink. EW. Hit him. Moving. Lord help me. Alright, we're good. We're good. Nice. Jarvan shows. Let's skedaddle. With the Aftershock, we get bonus armor and MR when we CC them. Our W is going to. So don't be scared to tank a turret like that. Option 2 is that you could stand still and do nothing and not do a gank. You know, that's a life to live, but not my life. Bramble Vest, and let's get to that respawn scuttle. The Bramble Vest giving us armor, and when the enemy hits us, they take reflect damage, and it applies anti-heal. We force the enemy to hit us with the E, so we're always able to apply that anti-heal. Any noobs on the scuttle? He's level 6. Well, don't fight. No problem. Just don't fight. No problem. Jarvan does have a lot more farm than us, but now, as we go to the camps, we're going to get catch-up XP. As we do the ganks, we're going to utilize the bonus treats, which give us more gold as we come back and farm, and we get more XP from the camps based on the average level in game. So you always catch up on XP, so long that you come back and do the camps. Jarvan gets the dragon. It is what it is. All yours, bud. Oh, a little bit of top game. Alright. Don't even need me. Let's go for the red buff and then we'll be level 6. I like Rammus, man. If I was low elo, especially once I got the basic pattern down of when to farm and when to do the ganks, it'd be such a fun champ. Such a fun champ just to be a beginner on. Let's keep clearing for now. Yakali's pushed in. With level 6, we get our ulti. We do a backflip, slamming on the enemy, dealing magic damage. And if you use the Q and then ulti, you're going to knock them up. So that's our ideal combo. With Rammus Q, you collide with the first target hit like that. So whenever you go for the ganks, the minions can be in the way. Enemy champions can be in the way. And the ulti gives you a way to circumvent all that. Ghost. Q. A lot of damage. Ulti! Okay. E. E. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Eventually, Buster. Eventually. Q. Hello, friend. Doink. Auto. You're dead. Alright, job is done. Go ahead and crash the wave. And the Draven respawns. He might use his ulti. We're good. Alright, very nice. Boots, chain vest, and to the top side. The boots helping us with the ganks, the chain vest, more armor. That also equates to more damage. Don't forget, with our spiked shell passive. We can go ahead and check the void grubs, especially with my supporter resetting with us. He's not on it. Hello, friend. A little bit of CC. Hello, friend. He's truly running for the hills. My Q's coming up, and then we'll just flank the Jarvan here. Q, sweeper. Going EW. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Alrighty, smite that. Q. Close. Alrighty, we chunk the Jarvan. Got his blue. Now we'll just work our way back. We'll take the Scuttle Crab and then take those Void Grubs. Void Grubs are pretty simple. Just stand here and get hit by them. 850 for that Thornmail. But yeah, that's most of the early game. That'll be the patterns that we play on. As we enter the mid game, we continue to contribute with the ganks, but you have to start ending these lanes. If the game goes on to like 18 minutes and you never take the turret, then it feels like the ganks are a lot harder, especially when you have to force them. Alrighty, we get those Void Grubs, and now, if I was Jarvan, I would be pissed and do a gank bot lane, so I'm going to skip my camps and run down there. Would not be surprised if he shows up. A little bit of Q. No Jarvan here, sir. Okay. Jarvan could be in my blue side. If those Krugs are up. Alright, my Gromp is up. What the hell's going on? Mr. Jarvan. Mr. Jarvan, do anything at all. I dare you. There he is. A little bit of Q. Ezreal is just dead. I'll just wait for the wave. Hello, friends. Going EW. Moving. Good damage. Hello, friends. Oh, you got me. W. It's fine. Ulti away. And the Ezreal's showing up eventually here. Alright, never mind. The enemy never actually commits to anything, huh? I'll just reset. It's whatever. I try to bait the enemy to, like, eventually commit to me or the Lux. There we go. Oh, but the Akali's here. What a bummer. Just kidding. Well, you're dead to Akali, bud. Might E. Hit him. Hit him. Alright, well, Akali is dead to the turret. Still gonna reset. That took forever, man. Whatever. And both teams are so awkward. I guess I'll get those Merc Treads next. It's time to do a full clear, man. The ulti is spent, and then that play was pretty lackluster. We complete the Thorn Mail, which gives us HP, armor, and then the reflect damage is a lot more. And it still applies that anti-heal. So it's going to increase our damage overall. It's a pretty cheap item too, so you should complete it pretty early on. Once you complete that Thorn Mail, then you want to get the tier 2 boots. Whether it's plated steel caps or Merc Treads, both are fine. And then after that, into the Protoplasm. So rich my team does Dragon for me. Huh? Doink. Oh. So rich my team just wins the game without me. We're entering the mid game. We have that top turret. We have the mid turret down. Bot lane turret will be the next one to get. Although I could go for this gank on Nasus. That's a 0-4 top laner. We don't have to do that. Also takes away from me farming these camps. I want to farm all these camps so when this mid game truly starts, we can just perma fight. With level 9, we have that Q max. And we'll be maxing the E second. With points in the E second, you get more of the taunt duration, which is so important. Your CC is how you contribute to your team, and the E, you get to choose who gets singled out on the enemy team. So as the Akali goes in, we press E, and she is CC'd for quite a bit. Bumper with the Q. Alrighty. Q. Hello, friend. Doink. Auto EW. Hit him. Hit him. Thank you very much. Another Q. Alright, man. EW. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Q. Ha! Ulti! Oh! Come on, take it. Whatever. Well, Bob, I gave it all I had right there. She doesn't want to die, I guess. We're getting massive value, though. Kill one of them, get the turret, and then get that reset right to the top side. Now I can just do my plays. I can skip these camps. I'm level 10. I have good items. It's time to rock. Get the giant spell, which is a lot of HP. As you're moving around the map here, use that Q. The cooldown is not as long as you enter the mid game. Nasus is doing this. What? Do the Rift Herald eventually. Mr. Jarvan. Q. Ghost. See. Onto the Draven. EW. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Q. Nice. The fight starts and it's simple enough. We just roll on in there. Now, most players would try to kill the Lulu there. It's not your job to do that as Rammus. Your allies will finish the kill. You don't even want the kill. You need to CC the primary damage dealer. In that fight, it's going to be the Draven. As I used my E on Draven, he's hitting me. He's not hitting Graves. That gives my Graves a way higher chance of winning that fight overall. Now that we won the fight, we want to take as much as we can. Start off with the Rift Herald, and then my team will push, and it's my job to be there with them. After I get these berries.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
We'll take mid turret, okay. Let's drop Rift Herald top. And now we wait. It's up to the enemy to do an attack here. And then when they do, that's when I can roll in. Jarvan in the top lane, don't mind if I do. Hello friends. Ulti. Doink. Auto. EW. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Q. Close. Bro, let me get an auto attack, please. Q. E. Get auto attack, bud. Another Q. And she's dead. Alright. My team is so good this game. It actually makes it so easy. My team never does this. They always suck. I know, Bob. What do I do when my team sucks? You do the exact same play, and then you die, and you lose the game. But it's not important. It's about how you play the fight. Take in as much as we can. We get the 2 turrets, and let's get on out of here. The second item will be the Protoplasm. 600 HP, 20 ability haste, and a big ol' heal as we get low. It also increases our side, gives us movement speed and tenacity. Very nice. Right to the dragon, no time to waste. As the mid-game starts, farming is not the highest priority. And then any play or any objective fight that we can be in, we gotta just do that first. Even though my allies aren't in position, I'll just start this dragon. The enemy is super pushed in. We just want to take as much as we can as fast as possible. It also puts us up the map, and if you're up the map, you're in a good spot. You can actually get kills as you're up the map. Mr. Jarvan. Whoa. Don't have to force any fights here, but we can move up. Mr. Jarvan. Doink. E. Hit him. Hit him. Ezreal going to lose the 1v1. Sortie. Oh. Your collie's down here. What the hell? Well, that's about all she wrote. I'm going to... Oh! Mr. Jarvan. What are we doing? Backflip. Just kidding, Mr. Jarvan. Just kidding. I'm gonna go farm, I guess. My ulti's up in like a minute. Who cares?
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Alright, the way we actually close out the game now is going to be this Baron. Baron spawns at 20. And then we win a fight and then get that bad boy. Then we can push an end. Especially where we already have their base turrets and their inhibs down. The Jarvan is showing too. He's showing mid, so we might as well just start the Baron. Will the enemy team ever play the game here? It's the price they pay for losing so hard early. Smite. Very nice. go ahead and get this, an iron elixir. And off we go. The last item would be Jack's show here. And now with Baron buff, my team's going to push. It's my job to be up the map as they're pushing and then roll into a fight. Don't be in the lane. To be in the lane does nothing. You want to enter the lane from the side. Okay. Everyone's kind of spread out right now. Boink. Oh. W. Ghost. Getting hit here. Getting hit. Miss me. On to the Nasus. Ulti. Bruh. Bruh. E. Hit him. Okay. Hit him. Q. Nice. Got the interrupt. And a white boy kill. Nice. Protoplasm healing. A little bit of Q. Moving. Come on, Betsy. E. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. That guy's dead. Q. Akali, I love you. Yeah, you better flash. E. Oh. Okay. Oh man, I took 1100 damage from the fountain. Whoops. Oh. Close. Alright, my team should be able to push an end here. Good job, Rammus. We went in and died. Final score 4-1-9. Thornmail dealing 800. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Click that join button to support the channel. Get access to videos sooner. I'll see you in the next one. Okay. If you've been wanting to try coaching but thought it wasn't very affordable, we now have group coaching, which is going to be limited slots but cheaper than the regular hourly coaching, and it will give you access to a 1-hour session with a group twice a week, so we can hit both time zones. In those sessions, we'll do VOD reviews, questions and answers. We'll have the champ request stream now exclusive to just the group here. And then sometimes there will be guest challenger players that stop by too. And this will all be in its own Discord where you get to talk to the other dedicated bobs that are trying to climb and learn more. Alrighty, see you there.